everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Shalene Media Productions. And hey, today we're going to go set up my game camera. So, got the essentials. Got my trophy rock here. Picked it up at the local farm store there in town. And I also have my Wild Game Innovations game camera. So we'll take a closer look at that when we get out there. But we're over here at my grandparents' setting up today, a place where I've set up for quite a long time, and always got some good pictures, so I'm really excited to see what we can do and see if we can see any bucks that have shed their antlers. So we will set that out and say, come on, let's go. Alright guys, so we're out here in the woods now, and the first step to setting up a game camera is to find a good location. So this location, as you can see on the right down here, I hope you can see that, but it's like a big draw down in there. Goes to the other side over there. But a big draw on that side, and then you can't see on this side, but see the hill kind of crests over, and there's another big draw that runs quite a ways back up there to the north. So this is kind of a natural funnel point right here up this ridge, and I've sat here before and it's been awesome for me. Okay, the next step after you find the ideal location is you got to find the ideal tree. So I've had a game camera set up here before, and you can kind of see what was left over of the little area where I'd set my stuff here. But see this here, I use this tree right here and it works very well. It's not very big. Fits about perfect on my game camera, my bungee cords and everything, so that's nice, but that's another important deal. And so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and set up our game camera and show you how we do it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, now that we got our trophy rock out here, I'm just going to clear off a spot with my foot here. Clear all the leaves back, just leave it to bare ground. And the reason I'm doing that is so that way, whenever the trophy rock's sitting on the ground here and the deer lick on it or the rain hits it, then it will all soak down into the soil, and so even after the trophy rock's gone, these deer are going to want to come and get that mineral out of the soil. So that's a good thing about these trophy rocks. They work pretty well, and I've really liked having them. So now I'm going to show you guys how we set the game camera up on the tree. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're at our tree here, and we're just going to take this. I like to keep it about chest height, belly height, wherever you prefer. But you just attach the bungee cord off this one ear here and bring it around to the other. And see, this one's actually a little loose, because I've had it on bigger trees before, but that's alright. I don't mind that too bad. It'll hold still pretty good. And see, we're kind of at a downward angle here, so I want to make the camera at a downward angle as well. So normally I try to find a little stick or something. That one there isn't too bad. Now the next step is to get it nice and lined up. So you want it lined up with the trophy rock dead center, so that way any animal that comes by right by the trophy rock is going to get seen. So the next step is we'll make sure it's lined up nice and properly. Alright guys, so now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to make sure that this is lined up perfect with our game camera, because we don't want to have it shining anywhere else, so that way, you know, we can get all of our animals that come by the trophy rock. And so just make sure it's lined up nice and good, and it looks pretty good from here. So I might move it just a hair to our left here. That's going to be good right there. So now we're going to turn it on. We're going to go ahead and make sure the SD card's in it. You don't want to forget that, because then you won't be taking any pictures, or they won't be saving anyway. So But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you like what we're doing. But hey, we're going to be back here in 1 week, and we're going to check the camera and see what we've got. Hopefully we got some good animals on here, and maybe we can see if some of the bucks have little holes in their head, more or less, I guess, and see if they've been dropping. So thank you guys, and hey, we'll catch you on the next one.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, welcome back. Hey, we're back here checking the game camera. It's actually been about 9 days. I wasn't able to make it back for the exact week. So we're out here now. We're going to check and see what kind of pictures we've got on it. So you can see the trophy rock behind me. Just rained, so those minerals are going to be in the ground pretty good, and they're going to be attracting a bunch of deer hopefully. So hey, we'll check it and see what we've got. Hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright guys, if you take a look at our first picture here, looks like it was taken on February 16th of this year at 11:50 p.m. So this is the first deer that we've had on camera this year. That's a good sign. It's hard to tell whether it's a buck or a doe, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully we'll get some more clearer pictures of it here soon. Looky there, looks like another one showed up. That's awesome news. That is the next day since the first one was there. So this is the next day, and it's hard to tell. You can't tell whether that's a buck or a doe either. But that's a good sign. We've still got a couple deer hanging around in our area. That's what we like to see. I'm glad that they made it through most of the winter and rifle season and bow season as well. Here's the picture I've been looking for. If you look closely in between the eyes and the ears, you can kind of see the black indentation or a hole where the antler had set. So that's a good sign, and hopefully we can find this deer. And if you look at the next picture as well, it is you can really see that black mark where the antler used to sit. So that's a good sign, and hopefully we can get out there and find the shed, maybe even find the match set. So that would be really awesome. Here is definitely an interesting picture. You've got Mr. Wile E. Coyote. He's looking for his next meal. And as hunters and trappers, that's not really what we want to see. We don't want to see coyote pressure messing with our deer population. But this guy, he's definitely smelled these deer here. It's been a couple days since the deer have been back in this picture. So he is definitely out for a meal, and that is not good news. Alright, and here he is again. He's been making his rounds. It's the next day since he had been back, and he is making the rounds trying to find those deer. He's wanting a meal, and I just wish I could trap right now. That'd be awesome if we could get him, but sadly it's out of season, but that's okay. Wow guys, that was awesome. I hope you really enjoyed this episode, taking a look at the game camera. And if you guys like this, I'll try to do it next week too, and we'll see what keeps coming back. So it's pretty cool to see that one deer, and really neat to see that coyote. Kind of crazy, because that coyote, he's hungry. He's on the move looking for those deer. So hey, come on back next week and we'll take another look. See you guys next time.